Hello, Aaron here. I have PDD Autism, neurominopathy, also I'm mentally disabled, have learning disabilities, and first level reading, second level math, and I'm at the first grader age. Also because of medication that I take for my mental disabilities, I have a rapid heartbeat, but I take medications for my rapid heartbeat. Also, I have fears of crowds, loud sounds, and yes, when people ask me over their house, I don't know how to respond, and that's frustration. Also, hard for me to interact with others. Also, autism is kind of like your brain delayed sexual interaction, and autism makes it hard to process what other people are saying. Also, autism makes it hard to process other people who are being kissing, and autism makes it hard to process other people holding hands. Also, autism makes for people are anxious around large crowds, loud sounds, and autism makes for people are anxious wearing backpacks. Also, autism makes for people are anxious at school day, and autism makes for people are anxious on a disco bus. Also, autism makes for people are anxious when fire alarms go off school, and autism makes for people are anxious eating lunch in the school cafeteria. Also, autism makes for people with learning disabilities that make them first level of reading and second level of math. Also, autism makes for people have mental ages that make them mentally first grader age. Also, autism makes for people have seizure disorders that make them have seizures. Also, me and Sarah had mild seizures when we were younger. Also, just now, autism makes for people have a hard time tying shoes and buttoning shirt collars. And when people have autism, they're scared to sit in school chair desks, scared to use school lockers, scared to jump off a diving board in the deep end of a pool. Also, when people have autism, they have a hard time with swimming, and they have a hard time learning how to ride a bike. Also, when people have autism, they're scared of changes, and they're scared of entering into a new classroom on the first day of school. Also, just let know that I didn't get my high school degree, and I didn't attend my high school graduation. Also, I didn't attend my high school special education graduation. Also, I didn't attend my high school special education field trips. Also, I didn't attend my high school bus evacuations. Also, I didn't attend my high school dances. Also, just know that when I was going to high school, my high school case manager made it to where I could eat in the special education school classrooms. Also, when I was going to high school, my high school case manager made it to where I could get out at 11 on school days. Also, when I was going to high school, my high school case manager made it to where I could stay home until I aged out of high school. And when you're a special needs student going to Humboldt ISD school district, you age out at 22. Also, just now, I had teachers that thought I wouldn't be able to get a job, and just now, I'm never going to be able to drive, and just now, that I'm 23 and never kissed a girl. Also, just now, Tourette syndrome is kind of like a neurological disability that gives you movement sounds called tics that you can't control. Also, OCD is kind of like what gives you excessive fears. Also, just now, the signs of autism are lack of choice skills, lack of eye contact, lack of speech, and lack of communication. And when people are active in school, that's how I learn some. Awesome people have no grades in school. That's how I learn some. Awesome people STEM in school. That's how I learn some. Also, stimming is kind of like hand flapping and hand motion, hand movement, and hand fidgeting. And people learn some STEM in school classrooms and STEM walking out of school classrooms. Also, just like now, when I was going to Franklin Regional School District, I was in mainstream school classes, learning support classes, no key classes. Also, when I was in mainstream school classes at Franklin Regional School District, they would mainstream me a lot, and yes, they would make it to where I got stress headaches, and yes, I would throw up too when the stress headaches, and yes, I even had a hard time going to Franklin, and yes, it was even tough at some times. I also just not know that when I was going to Franklin, I threw a fit saying I couldn't do the homework. Also, when I was going to Franklin, I was on regular ed school buses. Also, when I moved down to Houston's Humble ISD, I was on special education school buses. I never went out to my mainstream school classes. I stayed in the special education all day. I never got homework, and just like now, I got free time in between my school assignments. And just like now, that I stopped learning how to tie shoes. Please subscribe, rate, and comment.